Assalamu alaikum. Now I would like to talk on Friedreich ataxia. In Friedreich ataxia, you can see that there is a problem in frataxin gene. This is the frataxin gene problem, and Friedreich ataxia, there is trinucleotide repeat expansion, and trinucleotide repeat expansion is GAA. GAA present in chromosome number 9. So problem in the frataxin gene first, and there is trinucleotide repeat GAA on chromosome 9. What you have to remember in that Friedreich is a frataxic, and he is our frat brother. That means he is our frat brother. That means frataxin. And always staggering and falling, but has a sweet big heart. Always staggering means staggering gait. In Friedreich ataxia, there is staggering gait and has a sweet little heart. Sweet means diabetes, and there is hypertrophic HOCM. There is hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. In Friedreich ataxia, there is hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. You can see here there is the spine level, and there is scoliosis is present in Friedreich ataxia. In Friedreich ataxia, there is kyphoscoliosis. Okay, there is nystagmus also, there is dysarthria also, there is pars cavus also, there is hemato is present in Friedreich ataxia, and Friedreich ataxia leads to impairment of mitochondrial functioning, and there is in Friedreich ataxia there is degeneration of the lateral corticospinal tract is involved. Lateral corticospinal tract. So there is upper motor neuron type of lesion, that means spastic paralysis. There is spinocerebellar tract is involved. Spinocerebellar tract leads to ataxia, and there is dorsal root ganglia is involved. For dorsal root ganglia, there is loss of DTR. And that's all for Friedreich ataxia. Now I would like to discuss about the Brown-Sequard syndrome, the great Brown-Sequard syndrome. It is most important for any exam, exam like MBBS or any higher postgraduate exam. Brown-Sequard syndrome. What happens in Brown-Sequard syndrome? Suppose this is the hemisection of the spinal cord, and the findings are in 1, there is ipsilateral loss of all sensation at the level of lesion. At the level of lesion, there is ipsilateral loss of all the lesion at the level. At the level, there is ipsilateral loss of all sensation at the level of lesion, and ipsilateral, and in here there is ipsilateral lower motor neuron type of ipsilateral lower motor neuron sign at the level of lesion, and below the level of lesion upper motor neuron type of lesion. So ipsilateral, all the sensation are lost in ipsilaterally, and ipsilateral lower motor sign for motor, there is ipsilateral lower motor sign at the level of lesion, and below the level of lesion there is and below the level of the lesion there is upper motor neuron type of paralysis. And the contralateral side, that means opposite side, like this side, contralateral pain and temperature and croup touch below the level of the lesion. So contralateral pain, temperature and croup touch below the level of the lesion. And this is the main three findings of a Brown-Sequard syndrome. First of all, this is at the for ipsilateral, all the sensation for ipsilateral, loss of all the sensation at the level of the lesion, ipsilateral loss of all the sensation at the level of lesion, and ipsilateral lower motor sign at the level of lesion, and below the level of lesion upper motor neuron sign below the level of the lesion due to corticospinal tract damage. And ipsilateral loss of proprioception, vibration, point, tactile below the level of the lesion due to dorsal column damage. Due to dorsal column damage, there is proprioception, vibration, two-point discrimination is lost, and contralateral loss of pain and temperature and croup touch below the level of the lesion due to spinothalamic tract damage. If lesion occurs above T1, that may present with ipsilateral Horner syndrome due to damage of the oculosympathetic pathway, and that is all for Brown-Sequard syndrome.